What's up, traders, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking towards next week's trading week with our eyes locked on the one and only Nvidia. We're diving straight into the most impactful news of the week that you absolutely need to know. After we break that down, we'll head straight to the charts to analyze the price action and pinpoint the critical levels that we'll be looking out for potential trading opportunities next week. Let's get started. This week's narrative is a tug-of-war between strategic plans and new competitive threats. Here are the three most critical developments that we're tracking. Number 1, the China revenue share deal. First and most importantly, the US government has formally confirmed a deal with Nvidia and AMD to resume sales of advanced AI chips to China. This is a huge bullish signal as it protects a multi-billion-dollar revenue stream, providing the company with regulatory certainty. However, the deal comes with a major catch: a 15% revenue share agreement with the US government on these sales. This sets a worrying precedent and could squeeze gross margins by 5 to 15 percentage points, introducing a new and unpredictable variable into the business model. Number 2, intensifying competitive threats from AMD and Intel. While everyone was focused on China, the competitive landscape heated up, with AMD announcing its new Ryzen AI Max mobile processor, claiming it delivers up to 2.2 times faster AI performance than the Nvidia RTX 4090 in specific workloads. AMD is also creating real competition in the gaming space with its new RDNA 4 architecture. And we can't forget Intel, which is now focusing on quote-unquote edge AI and AI-enabled consumer devices, tactically acknowledging Nvidia's dominance while still trying to carve out a profitable niche. Number 3, conflicting analyst sentiment. Finally, the analyst community is sending mixed signals, with a review of 64 analysts showing an overwhelming buy consensus, with 85 recommending a buy or a strong buy. The average analyst price target is at $231. This suggests that analysts believe that the stock is fully overvalued, and it's backed up by Zacks Investment Research, which gives Nvidia a hold rating. This dissonance shows a market that is beginning to shift from hyper-growth to a more pragmatic, politically influenced expansion. So those are the most critical headlines we're tracking for Nvidia this week. Now let's take a closer look at what this means for the stock price ahead of next week. As you guys can see, we're on an hourly chart here of Nvidia, and the stock has been pretty bullish. We've been holding a well above the 50 EMA here, which is the overall yellow line here, and also above the 200 EMA, which is this black line. Every time we dip below the 50 EMA, we find buyers with a tense volume here, you guys can see. Also as well, on August 1st, we saw that very downward momentum, and then we dipped below the 50 EMA, and buyers came in with intense momentum here. The volume seeing a very nice upside here, and we're seeing the same thing here on the stock, right? We've been kind of, finding some support above the 50, but now we're finally breaking it below the 50 EMA, and we've been seeing some candles here holding. You see this hammer candle and some lower wick showing that the price action has been, there's those buyers present here in the name. But looking here at the key levels that I'm going to be looking out for next week on Nvidia are going to be the following. So I believe the stock is going to be finding some support here at the $177.23 zone around here, because this was a prior area of support. Now, if the stock is prone for a pullback and a deeper correction, I believe the stock is going to be finding some key areas of support here towards this level of $172.16, which is forming confluence with this area here where we had a hammer candle and the most intense volume we've seen. Right? There was a lot of defense here, and it's forming confluence with the 200 EMA, which is a very bullish signal. Every time you have a stock that's forming towards uptrend and we have a pullback towards a key area such as the 200 EMA, we generally do find support here at that zone. Now, if the stock is even a deeper correction, right, we find the next area of support towards $164.06. Now, some price targets on the upside, some take profits, are going to be towards the $190.71, as well as $202.94 over the next coming weeks. This is due to the fact that the stock is looking pretty bullish. We've been looking at key areas to buy, which are going to be these important key 4 levels here on the stock. I believe the stock has the capacity and the momentum to achieve these levels, like I said, of $190.71 and $202.94. To recap, this week's news shows a powerful, dominant company operating at the complex intersection of technology and geopolitics. The China deal, while costly, provides critical regulatory certainty, but the competitive threats from AMD and Intel are growing. The overall sentiment is cautiously bullish, with the market now having to value a more complex business model. As well, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on Nvidia this week. What levels are you watching? Let's discuss this in the comments below. Don't forget to smash the like button if you found this analysis helpful, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.